Hey there, are you ready to build a fitness business that becomes a true income-producing asset? Then I welcome you to the Fitness Business Freedom Show, brought to you by Fitness Revolution. I am your host, Justin Hanover, and we have over 15 years of experience building thriving fitness businesses, and we are committed to sharing our knowledge and expertise with you. You can expect to hear proven business foundations and frameworks, success stories from our coaching partners, and guest experts to give you straight answers for your biggest questions. It doesn't matter if you have an online business, fitness facility, or operate as an independent trainer, you are in the right place to grow your business and create the personal freedom you desire. Welcome back to the Fitness Business Freedom Podcast. In today's episode, we are diving into more leadership concepts. To build a business that allows you time freedom, it means getting out of the player role and into the CEO role. To do that, you have to be willing to step back, do less, and let your team thrive. I highly recommend checking out the book, Great CEOs Are Lazy. It does a wonderful job of breaking this down and explaining how and when to transition to different versions of a CEO. But what I wanted to point out in today's episode is how important it is to develop your questioning skill set, to promote more ownership, creative thinking, and most importantly, fluent open communication. As you move more into the role of a leader, it is a lot less about you doing more and more about you facilitating. Two simple questions to move you into a facilitator role are, what questions do you have? How so? Two simple questions that open up the conversation in a beautiful way that leads to the team member on the other side feeling more empowered. Let's first look at what questions do you have? By rewording how most people ask, do you have any questions? It allows you to move the response from a simple yes or no and gives that person a platform to openly present what is on their mind. Just a simple rephrasing brings them into the conversation more. This also shows that you expect questions, making it a welcoming environment to do so. Too often, people don't ask what they really need to due to feeling like they shouldn't have questions. Your goal is to make sure what needs to be said or asked comes out. A team member lacking clarity is dangerous to the stability of the business. Now, the second question, how so? These two words are so simple, yet so powerful. It is a simple way to follow up a statement made or reinforce what you are sharing with a team member. Here's an example. I'll walk through a role play scenario. You. Dan, do you see how by following our coaching protocol, it will lead to happy clients and better results, which in turn improves retention? Dan, yes, that makes complete sense. You, how so? Dan, I can see that consistency is important, and this also gives me confidence to know exactly what I need to be doing every session. So you see, by asking that simple follow-up question, it allowed Dan to open up and share how he perceived the instructions. This allows you to fully understand where his level of understanding is. Then it also allows him to take more ownership of his level of understanding and response. Your role as the facilitator and leader is making sure there is a deep understanding of the processes, and each person takes ownership of their part in the process. This coming week, I welcome you to start adjusting your perspective on how you ask questions. Are they leading to clear understanding, ownership, and open communication? Start with these two simple questions. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode on the Fitness Business Freedom Show. On behalf of Fitness Revolution and myself, we are thrilled you are looking for ways and resources to move your business forward, and we are honored to be that source for you. If you would like to receive more business building support from us, be sure to head over to the show notes and join our subscriber list and stay on top of all the industry insights that matter most to you. Now, before I close out today's show, if you found this episode beneficial in any way, I just ask you to leave us a simple review to help other gym owners find us and discover this show. Thank you so much, and I will see you on the next episode of the Fitness Business Freedom Show.